Hey chat, how's it going? Welcome to today's stream. It is so good to see you all. I've missed everybody so much. Thank you very, very much for the approximate birthday wishes as well. It means a lot. And I'm really glad I can spend my approximate birthday here with you all. This is a very fortuitous stream, actually. I've been pretty busy lately, as some of you will know, and I was really hoping I would get some time to stream today. And by fate, by chance, by luck, not only do we have my little early birthday present to myself, I say early because I ordered this like 2 months ago, arrived today, but also last night the Princess Peach Showtime demo came out. So we've got a nice little little stream planned today. This won't be a long one. I've got some stuff I've got to do after this, so we'll probably go for about 2 hours. But I'm super excited to check out both these things. We'll start with the controller, and then we'll move on to Princess Peach. So you're going to have some HD webcam action here today. But before we do any of that, I want to say hello to everybody here. It's so great, as always, to see so many familiar faces and names. I see Wyatt, Chalupa Joe, Dalmont, Arch, Ratty Gang for Life, Cobra Nomad, PMC, Disco. Disco, thank you so much for hosting the music leagues on the Discord recently. It was so fun, and I really learned a lot about the musical tastes of the others that participated, and learned of some completely new tracks and some completely new bands as well, which was really fun. Who else do we have here? We have Mercury Angel 23. Hey Mercury, good to see you. Hey Voxy, thank you very much for the 25 incredible months as VideoDojo Plus channel member. So great to see you here. Hey Fat Cat Official, welcome to the stream. Hello Retro Game Revival as well. Hey, that is pointer function. Okay, good to see you, Retro Game Revival. And hello, Bari. All right, let's turn off the music before it starts again, and let's switch over to the webcam. Okay, so as many of you will know, I've been deep in the world of Loopy stuff lately, and an incredible person who has also been doing Loopy stuff, Pointer Function, recreated the Loopy controller shell recently. So this is the Loopy controller, if you're not familiar. They used scanning and then also a traditional modeling process to recreate the shell completely, and then made it available to anyone to print themselves. So I printed mine through PCBWay. This is not endorsed or sponsored by them. It was just who I chose. And I have linked to Pointer Function's kind of shared project there, where you can get it yourself if you're interested to do something like this. I opted for just the replacement shell itself. So Pointer Function actually did replacement buttons, including the shoulder buttons, the D-pad, and the face buttons, as well as the shell. It was, like I said, this was kind of like a little birthday present to myself, and it was getting a little bit more pricey to do those as well. So for the time being, and especially because I wanted to keep the A, B, C, and D on the buttons, I went just for the shell replacement. And I got a fancy one. I got a completely transparent one, so we can do some, 2000s era transparent shell vibes for this. Or Prison Tech, I suppose, is the alternate. I've opened these up just to remove the order information slip from the inside and to make sure that they came intact. So this will be kind of my first time really taking a proper look at them, but I have seen them. I will be honest, I've seen them already. So let's get them open. Bori says a custom board. So we'll see when I open up the controller in a minute, but the actual PCB inside the Loopy controller is this kind of not particularly attractive brown color. However, OMP Retro on Twitter has begun work on creating a custom board as well, so we can have a much nicer PCB that sits inside. And one detail that I just absolutely adore is the fact that they went for little loopy hearts contacts on the board as well, which is just adorable. It looks so good. When that's ready, I think I will like to try that out as well, although that will be a little bit more involved because there would be soldering to get the cable, because right now we don't have a solution for producing replacement cables, or I guess more specifically the connectors for the cables. Okay, enough talk. Hey, Mr. Woog, welcome to the stream. Get some lovely bubble wrap noise here. Troop says, you have pioneered the loopy progression in the gaming space, changed my mind. No, I'm going to change your mind by saying I've been fanboying about the loopy, but it's really the hard work of people like Rachel Weil on at Famicom Museum over the last decade, and people like Roger, who made the Floopy drive, Kasami, who's been doing so much incredible stuff with the tools and much more. Yeah, and all of the people who have been out there cheerleading it. I just like the Loopy a lot, and I love any opportunity to talk about the Loopy. Okay, so it's two pieces, top and a bottom shell. This feels like it's probably the top. Did I already eat the included candy? There was no candy in mine, unfortunately. Oh, I'm going to move my mouse pad over here so that while we're doing this process, I don't inadvertently scratch anything. Oh, it's so nice. Look at this. So I went for the completely clear one. You can dye these as well. And Pointer Function made an incredible render that showed like a pink and I think it's like a pink and a purple top and bottom shell. Absolutely gorgeous. And eventually I think maybe I'll upgrade to something like that. But yeah, this is lovely too. Just the completely clear one. Honestly, this is the first time I've ever seen a completely clear 3D print. So I guess the process is, obviously once it's finished, there's a kind of cleanup process, which requires, I guess, polishing out the build lines and things like that. That's kind of a standard part of it. But it must go through a much more intense process to get rid of that, because it's very clean here. If I'm wrong on any of that, by the way, feel free to correct me in the chat. Oh, Retro Game Revival says, I rendered it in the Loopy logo colors. Of course, and it was perfect. So, there we go. There's the top shell. And then, let's move on to the... Yes, Mercury, I'm glad that I've been able to turn people on to the wonderful console that is the Loopy. That's something I'm able to do, I suppose. Is share my love of it. And then here's the back shell. So it's got all of the necessary supports and the the receivers for the screws as well here. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I'm probably going to have to, once we've opened this up, I'm probably going to have to carefully and slowly go through and just make sure each one of these is threaded correctly, because I suppose there won't be any thread in there to begin with. So before we actually try and like put this around the board and get the cable in here and everything, I'll just go one at a time, remove it, one at a time, remove it. So it might take a little bit of a while to do that, but I just want to make sure I don't break anything or put unnecessary pressure on anything as I'm doing that. Art says, buy two of them, blue and orange, one for you and one for Musty. Oh, that'd be so nice. We could even have like a blue top and an orange back and switch them over. I'm going to put some Freaky Forms music on in the background as we do this. I'll keep it low though. Okay, so let's move these aside for a moment. And we'll get rid of this. Sorry for this very disgusting looking cleaning cloth. It's just stained from the gears of the printer I have here. It's not actually dirty, it just can't come out. Okay, so How's everybody been, by the way? It's already March. Can you believe how fast this year's going? I can't. It's honestly terrifying. Now, I can't remember if all of the screws are the same length on this, so I'm going to do my standard tactic, which is to just kind of make a mini map of where the screws came out of, just in case, to be sure. Did you use that as a rag when you were sick? Tubes, that's disgusting! Maybe. No, I didn't. Ooh, PMC, what's that? I'm not familiar. Okay. Ooh, that sounded a bit weird. We've got 5 screws in total on the back of this. So I've actually had this open once or twice before when I was trying to... I don't know whether you remember, but when I first got my Loopy, the controller rattled. And I couldn't work out exactly why, because everything worked fine. But it did rattle quite a bit. And I opened it up and it turned out that the little standoff here, where the cable wraps around, was snapped off and just loose inside. This is actually super common for Loopy controllers. I don't know whether it's just because of their age or if it was an actual kind of design flaw, but yeah, that snaps off on, I would say, more than half of controllers that you see out there. 5 screws on the shell, 2 on the PCB, says Retro Game Revival. So we've got our 5 here, which I'm going to keep in that, and then we've got these 2, which are very handily labeled with a little screw icon. Okay, same size screw heads on these. Ooh, iced tea. I don't very often drink iced tea, but I really love, yeah, with like some lemon in there, and it's delicious, especially in the summer. Okay, left and right, shoulders out. I'm going to put these up here. And I'm going to carefully pick these up. And let's just try and... Okay, yeah, that's nice and easy. Alright, so there's our board, separated from the shell. And then we've got the membranes for the buttons and for the D-pad. So I'm also going to remove these. Hey Wyatt, thank you very much. Alright, and there's our buttons all separate there with the membrane out. I'm gonna maybe... I suppose it's... I was gonna say I'm gonna take a picture to remind myself, but it's definitely just A at the bottom, working around from there. Nothing fancy. Ooh, Mercury's having some regular tea. I forgot to make a drink! This is how out of practice I am for the streams now. I didn't make myself even a hot water. They're also keyed. The buttons themselves are keyed. They can only go in one way. Nice! That's very considerate of Casio. Okay, so let's try this. I don't know whether this is necessary, but I think it's probably a good precaution. I'm going to very slowly and carefully just try screwing this first one in on its own. Arch, thank you so much for 31 months as VideoDojo Premium Channel member. Arch says, it's ready time. Thank you very much for your continued support. So nice to see you here today. Oof. This feels scary. Oh, okay. Fair enough. So, Retro Game Revival says, honestly, I think it's best not to pre-tap them. Cool, let's just go for it. I wasn't sure if that was the right approach, but it's Nice to have confirmation. All right, so let's get our buttons back in. We're going to rebuild this from bottom to top. So we've got A here. Ooh. That feels a little tight. We might need to do a little bit of sanding. Yeah. Let me see. I'm wondering whether just putting it in and out will loosen anything. No, that definitely feels tight. Let me see with B. Compare it to the original shell. With the original shell, it's very loose. Yeah, those... Aha, right. So the clear coat adds a bit of thickness. That one seems closer to me. Okay, well, fortunately I have some sandpaper here, because that seemed like a possible issue. So I think the best option here would probably be, I've got a chopstick that I can wrap some sandpaper around. Having sandpaper prepped makes up for you forgetting to boil your water today. Phew. Arch says, "Oh, Dom, I forgot to ask you this, but how long did it take you to notice the frog in my drawing? Apparently Musty completely missed it." I know, because I pointed it out to them almost immediately. I guess I was looking for it. But yeah, I loved... For anyone who hasn't seen it yet, Arch recently posted an incredible Deep Space Adventures drawing on the server. And it's got Mustard and Dom, and hiding somewhere in the image is the frog. All right, let's give this a try. Now, as tight as they were, this might be a little bit too high. We might need a lower grit for this. I'm just going to keep going until it feels loose enough, and I will compare it to the original shell, because I think they're basically, you know, we want no resistance. Okay, yeah, so I'm gonna just move this up to a higher... Yeah, okay, let's move to this 240, and we can always... I've got a 1200 here, so move to a lower one. I'm nervous about the start button, because that's going to be too small to get in with this chopstick. I might have to figure out some other way of getting in there if the start is also a little bit tight. Are you representing Casio with your watch today? You know it, as usual. Okay, that's making lighter work of that clear coat in here. We are going to have to do this for the other 4, definitely. Based on that quick test, they were also a little bit tight. Ooh, that's already feeling better. Sorry, let me do this on camera. Still got a ways to go. Yeah, we're getting there. I would say that a little bit more on that will be all we need on the A button at least. So I suppose if you plan on doing this at home, have some sandpaper ready and something like a biro or a chopstick to get in there. Retro Gamer Revival says, resin sands down easily too, which helps. Yeah, I'm glad that we're not having to work too hard for this. It does seem to be moving along quite nicely. Hey, that's perfect! So there's no catching at all now, like there was before. Is this your rough but somehow still glossy desk? Yep, that's right, Arj. My homemade desk. With the weird glossy top. It's like a PVA coating on the outside. So if ever I accidentally forget to use my coaster when I have a hot drink, it immediately causes the PVA to melt, and then I have to wait for it to to set again. It is so impractical. Mercury says, man, I never enjoy sanding. I try and avoid it as much as possible with my projects. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of sanding. I think mostly the reason I don't enjoy sanding, though, is when if it's on a very, very visible section of a project, I feel like I feel like it's never smooth enough. I get very obsessed with it. Fortunately, this is going to be hidden, so I don't need to go too crazy with it. Hey, King Monk, good to see you. Congratulations on getting your driver's license. That's huge. Okay, I'm just going to switch this around because we kind of used up that bit of the sandpaper. Out of interest, has anyone in chat played the Princess Peach Showtime demo yet? If you have, what were your thoughts? In a general sense, I kind of want to go into it fairly spoiler-free. I haven't actually seen anything on the game since that last Nintendo Direct trailer. I haven't been kind of intentionally avoiding anything, but I just feel like I haven't seen much on it. So I'm really keen to try it out. All right, let's try B button. Oh, B is looking great already. Oh, nice. I feel like I've got the amount of sanding necessary down now. I was trying to remember back to when we did the Gunpla on stream, and I can't remember whether I ended up sanding anything then, or if I just kind of trimmed close to the sprues and hoped for the best. Ah, Arch, I was thinking about Freaky Forms. Was it earlier this week? I can't remember why. I mean, just because it's a great game, I suppose, but I was specifically thinking of something. Oh, I was trying to remember the name of the kind of cat-looking one that we made. I I can't remember whether I made it during the deep dive video or if I made it on stream. But that's how long it's been since I've played Freakyforms. I can't even remember the names of my beautiful children. Hey, Lucian, good to see you. I hope you're well. How have you been? And thank you very much for the approximate birthday wishes. Okay, no, so C still needs quite a bit of work. I do still remember Rupert Arch. I love Rupert. I remember that Rupert had a great color scheme. I would never forget about Blobbish. Okay, I might actually just... Okay, there's a little bit more on this bit. Yeah, Demon's Soul, the demo came out last night, I believe, UK time. Ooh, weird. Couldn't quite... Huh? Hang on, what's going on here? Is the cat that I'm talking about the older cat in the diving suit? No, it's the kind of like... I think he's orange and... Maybe has skates and long kind of bird-like legs and little flappy things either side of its head, which is also its body. Foxy says, what's a freaky form? Oops, wrong one. Oh, I'm gonna have to get the compressed air out, I think, for... Hey, that one's perfect! No stickiness at all. One more to go. Is compressed air going to be on this on this shell? Should be fine, I think. I kind of want to compressed air the little bits of dust out from it. Retro says, yeah, we'll be fine. Perfect. Okay. Once I'm all done, I'll just give it a blast with some compressed air. My genuine, like, sincere apologies to everybody who's been waiting for any particular content on the channel. I have like a 5-minute video that that is like mostly done, and I've just not even had a moment to get the last bits on that I need to do. Although it's been long enough that I realize I probably need to re-record some of the VO because some more information has come to light. Hey, that's great, Retro. I suppose you'll be aware of all the info already, but I did make a bit of a deep dive into all of the like preservation efforts and the Loopy drive development a few months back, and I do have a second part in the works. Has everybody been enjoying Mustard's Baldur's Gate streams? Hey, look at that. Okay, perfect. So our 4 buttons are now sufficiently kind of freed up. Just taking a look at this. Okay, so that's fine already. We don't need to do anything extra for the D-pad. Wow, both Disco and Voxy, same brain cell, say, yes, I love VideoDojo Adult Swim. I love this unofficial name for Mustard's channel. Oh, I do need to check the start button fits, though. I don't think it does. How comfortable is the Loopy controller to actually use? I really, really love the Loopy controller. I think the 4 in a row face buttons makes total sense for the Loopy, because there's barely any game where you're like quickly snapping back and forth, and having them here just in like a relaxed reach of the thumb is so nice. I know some people don't love the fact that the travel on the buttons is kind of short. I guess, like, is it called like the throw on the button is quite short. I don't mind it, especially for the kind of games that we're playing. I like the big D-pad. The shoulder buttons rarely get used, but they're in an okay position. But yeah, I think the layout's lovely. Okay, so we're going to have to figure out something for the start button, because the chopstick's going to be too big. And I do want... Oh, I know what I can use. Is this going to fit? I have my little kind of files. It's just too big. Can I chop it? Yam! Thank you, Arch. I was confused for a moment there. Yam is the name of the orange cat. Oh dear. Making a bit of a pig's ear of this. Okay, maybe that will... maybe that will narrow it down enough. Sorry, that was a terrible job. I'm going to try and keep the amount that I sand on both sides pretty even, if I can. Although the shape is still not perfect for this. No, that's not going to work, actually. I don't think it's got enough contact. Disco says, I don't think Dom has streamed the crispy video of his RGB modded Loopy, or am I mistaken? That's a great question. I think I maybe did a little, like, no commentary stream on the Discord since I modded it. But yeah, I don't think I have. I want to do, like, now that the Floopy drive's here. Have I shown the Floopy drive off on stream? Hang on. Here it is. I know I've shown it off on camera, but maybe not on stream. Now that I've got the Floopy drive, we can play any game, and there's still a couple of games that we haven't played on stream. Some of those will warrant kind of a whole stream to themselves, I think. Some of them maybe we'll do in a little bit of a medley. Things like the Chakra game, the rarest game for the Loopy, by far the most expensive, is also kind of slight. There's not a huge amount there compared to the other games. So maybe that one and like the caricature artist one we could do together. But then like Loopy Town, we still need to play on stream. I've basically not touched it since I got my fixed cartridge back, which it is now working. It has been revived. Roger did some kind of magic on it. We haven't played that either. Hey, Mr. O, thank you very much for 24 months. 24 months as VideoDojo Premium channel member. You've now got the big boy badge. So great to see you, Mr. O. I hope you're well. 2 years. It's hard to believe. Wait, Voxy, what's your month count currently? Hey, Bari. Did I say hi? Did I say hi to you earlier? 25. I can't remember when the next milestone is where YouTube will let you make another badge, but I want to make sure that there's a special badge ready for whoever gets that next milestone one. Because the one that you have all got, Voxy, Arch, and Mr. O, is the last one that I made. I didn't expect we'd get to 2 years. Yeah, I should make a Ratty medal as a acknowledgement of Arch for making it to the milestone. Is that going to get us any closer? See you, Retro Game. Thank you for hanging out. It's great to have had you with us. Oh man, that's going to need some serious work, I think. I'm wondering if there is anything I have that can fit in there so we can do some more. Oh, maybe that would work. I might need to get the hot glue gun to do this, otherwise we're just not going to get the purchase we need. Okay, give me 1 sec, chat. I returned. I'm gonna just get the hot glue. Gonna get the hot glue gun warming up. So I think my plan here is to cut a little bit of sandpaper and wrap it around this. But I'm worried that if it keeps slipping, we're just not going to get the friction that we need. So I'm going to try and glue it onto this. I'm going to cut a nice neat bit of the the lowest grit we have, which is this one. I always, no matter how many times I try and remind myself, I always get the relationship between like the low grit, which is the rougher one, and the high grit wrong. Sans paper? Very good, Mercury. Okay, so I'm going to wrap around here in a moment. Let's roll it ahead of time so I don't need to do quite as much work when it comes to actually applying the glue. Man, the Freakyforms OST is so good. That's actually a tiny bit long. Because we don't want too much excess here. Okay, let's see. Nowhere near warm enough. Welcome back, Demon Soul. Which Baby Town character has the most sandpaper-like texture? Ooh. Well, the like bird man that cracks out of the egg. I feel like his legs would be kind of sandpapery. Choops, me too. I've really missed it. Any indication of a regular stream schedule? Yeah. I was hoping to kind of have a rhythm down where I could say every X day of the week I'm going to be able to do it. Get to at least a weekly schedule. But I think the worst thing I can do is kind of promise that when I don't feel like it's going to be possible right now. So I think if people can tolerate it, it's going to be a little bit more intermittent. Yeah, at least for this first quarter, let's say. Ooh, we've got some warmth here in the glue gun. Okay, I gotta act fast. Okay, and then I'm going to just put a little bit extra around the top so it doesn't slip up. Okay. I think that'll do us. Let me unplug this so it can cool down. Okay, was this worth the effort? Is this going to be right? Oh yes, that's perfect. Oh, we really are. We're cooking now. That one says, as you can see, everyone's happy to see you back, no matter how long you have to wait. Take it easy. That one, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. I love streaming. And I was speaking to somebody recently about how when I did those WarioWare DIY streams back during kind of the latter part of lockdown, I didn't expect it to be something that I'd still be doing 2 years later by any stretch. Like if you told me, I would have said no way. And really the only reason I've felt compelled to continue to do it is because of how lovely everybody is in chat. I was really scared. I thought it was going to be like, oh no, chat's going to be a nightmare when I first started before I knew anyone. And it's always been such a delight. So as soon as I can, I want to get back. Quote, no way, Dom 2021. I'm so happy that Mustard has been streaming their playthrough of Baldur's Gate and other stuff. It's so nice to see. Okay, now I feel like this one needed some serious work. So I'm going to keep going a little bit more than I would do with the other buttons. I suppose because this was already a smaller section, the added thickness of the coating probably made things even tighter here. Oh. Freaky Forms tunes? Where are you? I need you more than ever right now. There we go. Mustard is a natural at streaming. My fingers are gonna be... I'm gonna be like that one... Is this a SpongeBob bit where there's like a close-up and they've got super strong fingers? No, that can't be SpongeBob. What is that? What am I thinking of? Chat, help me out. Ah, Voxy. That makes me so happy, because I feel very much the same way. I don't do a good SpongeBob impression. However, I enjoy making a fool of myself, so I will try and reenact the scene that may be completely imagined, where SpongeBob, I guess, suddenly has buff fingers for some reason, in my SpongeBob impression, which I'm not even sure if that's a thing. Here we go. I'm gonna move away from the mic because I feel like my Toad impression, it's gonna be loud. I feel like just with Toad, it's gonna be loud. I legit don't think I can do SpongeBob. Okay. Never say never. Hey, Patrick! Look at my buff fingers! SpongeBob! Those aren't your fingers! What? There we go. That was it. I can't do a Sonic voice, Arch. I've never, and I would never. Choop says you can't just leave me on a cliffhanger. What are they? That is lost media. I might just be getting this the wrong way around. No, this is definitely very tight. Alright, let's keep sending. Oh, well the conductor I can do very well. My Peter Griffin impression will be significantly worse than SpongeBob. Because in my head, they're kind of the same voice, and I can't do either of them. Hey, Lois! I literally can't... I have no idea what he sounds like. Homer, why have you been working out your fingers? Marge! I'm making my fingers buff, Marge! Now I can lift 20 donuts! Oh my goodness, alright. Is this gonna be enough? Here's hoping. No. Oh. What would Lario's voice sound like? It's me, Lario! It's kind of just... Okay, hear me out. This is a wild theory, but it's almost like, what if Mario was kind of greedy? Completely original character, do not steal. I think Dom might be conflating the episode where SpongeBob gets inflatable arms and the one with the salty spittoon bouncer shows his muscles on his eyeball. No, because I do remember both those episodes, but I specifically remember the visual of like somebody going like, "Hoo," and like a muscle pops out either here or here, like a bicep. We literally have a video with the official Lario voice. That is true, Dalmont. Look at all of this dust that I'm rubbing into my mouse pad. Loopy dust. Don't breathe this. The thought of Homer... The thought of Homer Simpson out of character just slowly, carefully modding a Loopy console in his living room for his personal Loopy. Wow, I made a meal of that. That would be great. I would watch that episode. Oh, still getting stuck. Okay, let's keep going. I never really watched Flapjack. I remember seeing adverts for it. And I always felt like it would be something I would enjoy. I never saw it. Never watched it. You'll never convince me that this track is not a cut Loco Roco soundtrack song that they just used in Freaky Forms. Oh. And boy, are my arms tired. Bruh. That's ultimately the Plan Lemon one, yes. Yeah, I would like to get back into a less frequent schedule with the GBG streams. I feel like this one might be keyed slightly differently. Or I'm just getting it backwards. I'm not willing to rule out that I'm not just getting it backwards. Yeah, okay, I had it backwards, but it's still too tight. I'm building a replacement shell for my Casio Loopy controller. Or I'm prepping it for use. I didn't build it. There you go. I'm going into overdrive on sanding duties here. I want to get this start button fitting perfectly. The angle of this one and the size of this one makes it very difficult though. Please, 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 please. Oh, still a long way off. Still a long way off. I might need some more sandpaper. Choops is an analog horror connoisseur, I think. Lower grit sandpaper. Yeah, I don't actually have any to hand at a lower grit. This is my lowest that I have in the immediate vicinity. I could rummage through my supplies, though. I love a good egg hunt. Whew. I wasn't expecting a workout. I actually tried with a kind of homemade nail file that I have, but it wasn't getting into the grooves because of the flat edges. This is definitely the best approach. I think it's just going to take a while. Put it in the oven so it expands. Droopy Loopy controller. Gloopy Droopy Loopy controller. It's very funny. It feels like it's never going to fit, and then at a certain point you just kind of get to the critical mass and it's fine. It was like this with the other ones as well, although the amount I'm having to remove from this one is significantly more. I might prep some new sandpaper though. And I'm gonna have to glue it again. Just give me a sec to heat up the gun again. Hey Disco, my PC has not overheated in a hot minute. Mostly because I haven't been streaming, but... How long until bootleg Loopy controllers show up on Wish or Temu? Asks Arch. Honestly, that would be a watershed moment, because it would indicate that there is enough interest and the process has become streamlined enough to be viable. This is the 240. Just wanted to check this is definitely my... Yeah, that's definitely my lowest grit. Yeah, that's correct, Lemon. Once the dust gets into the sandpaper, it becomes less useful, which is why I'm switching it out for this new bit here. And again, I'm going to sort of pre-roll it because I won't have long for the glue before it sets. Okay. The glue gun is just warming up again. Oh no, I'm going to move this because it's starting to get a little bit dusty. Okay, I've moved the board and I'll probably do the same. You know what, I'm just going to move these up here, that'll be fine. Hey Etelshin, welcome to the stream. I'm not quite sure what your message means. If there's another way you can rephrase it, please do. Why is it called a glue gun when it doesn't really shoot glue? That's true. It also doesn't shoot gun, which is fortunate for me. Okay, should be warmed up enough now. Stay there. Ouch, ouch. Every time there's been a glue gun on stream, I've immediately burnt myself with it. There hasn't been glue guns on the stream very often, but every time there has, is guaranteed finger burns. Wait, is that genuine AMD Gear mousepad? I heard those go for $0.25 online, 25 cents. I don't know what the deal is with this. I think I got it in an event. I have no idea what Gear is. I don't know what this logo is. I know who AMD is, but I don't have anything AMD. It was just a free, reasonably sized mousepad. I really don't like small mousepads. But it's weird that it's happened twice. Exactly, Mercury. Although, I'm not surprised that I did it twice. Oh yeah, now we're cooking. What is that? The little glue strand here. It's probably the bit that was stuck to my finger. Oh, maybe Demon Soul. I used to watch Adventure Time when I was a kid, but I wasn't intentionally referencing Adventure Time, but maybe it just subconsciously became part of my vernacular. Bring. Adventure Time was super special. I really loved it. I think the line from Adventure Time I think of the most, and I'll definitely butcher this because I haven't seen this episode in a long time, but it's when they go into a dungeon of some kind and they meet that cat, and the cat has an approximate knowledge of everything, and he calls like Finn something else. And just the idea of something having an approximate knowledge of everything stayed with me and is so funny to me. Disco, Adventure Time's been out for longer than you think, so that may not be the case. Like, the first season of Adventure Time was a long time ago. Just like how this is an approximate birthday stream. Oh yeah. Now chat has an approximate knowledge of my birthday. Yes! Yes! Oh, it's perfect. Okay, phew. Let me get the compressed air because we're good. Kid is a state of mind. That is true. Oh, that feels great. Okay. Let me get all of this detritus off my desk. Let's go get the compressed air. Get this looking ready to go. That's true. I am a granddad. All right, be back in a sec. It's time to get reckless. Here we go. Oh, we're inhaling all the fumes today. A delicious cocktail of resin dust and propellant. And I'm going to try and get rid of some of this off here. Yeah, just like you. Perfect. Imagine if AMD did sponsor this stream, they'd be furious. Okay, got a bit of dust on here. Okay, let's do this. Okay. Oops. Okay. So that's going to go that way. Sorry, I'm just trying to work backwards on this. Let's get this over here. So that's going to go on there, but we need to go buttons first. So here's... Can you describe how the D-pad for the Loopy feels like? Is there a comparable controller pad or on a more well-known system? I feel like it's probably a little bit... Is it the Mega Drive controller? Hang on. I've never been much of a Sega console person. And I might be misremembering. Yeah, it's a little bit Mega Drive. If you've ever used the Mega Drive, it's somewhat comparable. Okay. D-pad is in. Kind of. D-pad is in. A button. It's so cool that Casio keyed each of the A, B, C, and D buttons so you can't put them in the wrong way. Or in the wrong position. Honestly, the Loopy controller reminds me of a Saturn controller in some way. Is the Saturn controller laid out that way? Or am I just misremembering? Saturn controller. Oh, right. I suppose, yeah, the Saturn had like the row of phase buttons, didn't it? That might be why. Alright, so now we go on with the membranes. Let me make sure we are not insane in the membrane. Okay, good. Okay, nice. Hey, congrats on finishing your homework, Foxy. Whew, okay, so next it's the... which way around is this going to be? It's going to be this way, I think. Yes. Just like that. And like this. Ooh, I'm wondering whether they're going to need sanding. Potentially. Shoulder buttons might need sanding as well. Ah. Okay, so I'm gonna go on here. Don't worry about the shoulder buttons for now. And we're just gonna try and get those screws in so that the board is mounted to the shell. Hey, welcome back, Retro. We have sanded down the buttons and we're just taking a crack at fixing the board to the front shell. Okay, I'm just going slow and steady here on these and trying to do them kind of uniformly across both. Okay, that one's gone in real nice. I'm less happy with this one. Oh, interesting. So my B has shifted a little bit. So we'll have to correct that. And my star button fell out. Oh no, I just didn't put it in. Okay, my bad. Ah, it looks sick though. Okay. We're getting there. Nice. Alright, let's not forget the star button this time. Let's fix the B button. And let's try again here. I'm just gonna use the compressed air. Because I noticed there was a little bit of dust in the shell when I turned it over. Start button. I wonder whether the my gate on my microphone might be cutting off the T a little bit. I don't know. But definitely start. Am I sure I've gotten the buttons right? That's a good question. Yes. Yes, I have. Yep. Thank you for asking. It is best to check before you screw everything back down. Any dip switches, asks Arch. No dip switches. we've got this nice little diagram here. I have no idea what that relates to. It looks a little bit dip switchy, but it is not. Dip switch mod stream when? Whoa, I don't have anything that's got dip switches. I'm not that cool. Nice, look at that. For the first time ever, I've seen a Loopy controller with the correct routing here without the bit snapped off. Okay, so I probably want to push those in now. Ooh, good point, Boxy. Oh, it's got to be that way up. Silly me. Okay, so I'm suspecting we're going to need to sand those shoulder buttons down a tiny bit as well. But let's just keep going for now and see. Don't worry, Disco, I'm being very delicate. Oh, they feel okay, actually. No, that feels alright. I don't think we are going to need to send anything there. Oh, man. This rules! Okay, so those are misaligned. I wonder if there's just kind of a knack to getting them in. I've opened this up before, but I don't remember having to do anything fancy with them. Yeah, they're a little tight. They're not going to fit as they are right now. So let's try. Let's see. So there's little standoffs here. So I'm not going to sand that side, I don't think. Oh, but there's ones on there too. Let me see. I might just have them misaligned. That one feels okay now. So I think I just had them misaligned. This one does not feel right though. So let's try and reposition it. Yep. We need a little bit more. A little bit more room on the left, I think. Oh, I love how that looks, though. Everything else is feeling good. Just making sure that nothing else is getting in the way here. Looks so good. It looks better than I was expecting as well, because I forgot that the brown is only on the back, and we've got the nice green one on the front. Yeah, okay, we're definitely going to need to sand this down a little bit more here. But I don't want to do it too much, because then they might become loose. So let's just... Let's just check, I guess, more than anything, that there isn't any unexpected bits of plastic here. Or resin, sorry. Yeah, I think that's really interesting, Disco, the fact that they have the two points. I suppose it's to prevent, if it kind of rocks within the housing, to prevent inputs that aren't registered. It's basically like a failsafe. I might have gone a little bit too light there, but I just want to try. I can always take away more, but I can't add any more back. So, see, that feels perfect to me. So it's maybe this side that needs a little bit removed. That might be where the squeeze is. I'm going to try this with just one shoulder pad in initially. See if that helps problem solve at all. So yeah, that plastic noise you can hear, that's this making contact with the shell. Hey, Mustard, good to see you. How you doing? Okay, so I'm sanding the shoulder button section down a little bit. It briefly paused, Lucian, but it's now back on, as I'm sure you can hear. Oh, I'm sorry to hear you had a disturbed sleep, Mustard. Oops, probably shouldn't have sanded that over the top of the open controller. Oh well. Harch, honestly, I have a newfound appreciation for the Loopy controllers. They are an engineering marvel. Yeah, we're definitely much too tight on that one, especially. Okay, we'll take a little bit more off here. And then we'll take a little bit more off the other half. For whatever reason, the other side doesn't seem to be affected like this. So maybe it's just a little bit thicker application of the coating on that other one. Still no good. Hey, Ouija boys. I hope you're doing well. I'm just going to try the other one to make sure I wasn't completely off the mark with it. And it was actually seated correctly. Yeah, it is. Wild, okay. Thanks for stopping by, Ouija boys, even if you can't stay. It's great to see you. I hope you're doing well. Okay, that's feeling better already. I think we might have got it. Fingers crossed. I wonder why. That one's fine straight away. Hey, someone, good to see you. And thank you for the approximate birthday wishes. Okay, we're gonna have to keep removing a little more. I think this is probably the one, though. I'm gonna take a little bit more off the other side as well. Okay, that should probably do for that side. And... Dom's moved on from Node on shaving streams, says Disco. Now he does controller shaving streams. I should have been collecting all this resin dust in a little bucket. Could do something with it. Maybe lemon one. I feel like that sounds familiar. Still no on that left one. Why are they so different? Is there anything different between the two? They both seem the same, so the difference is with the shell. Guess we'll just shave a little more. At about 1/4 to the hour, I'm probably going to have to move on if we want to check out the Princess Peach Showtime demo as well. So maybe try shaving with the shells pressed together so you can get both sides. That's a good shout, but I would have to I'd have to take the board out. So I think ultimately this is probably the most efficient way to do it. I ordered this shell through PCBWay, which is a manufacturer that do custom PCBs, but they also do 3D printing. And the actual replacement shell, the reproduction shell here, was made by Pointer Function, who is in chat, or was in chat earlier, as Retro Game Revival. And they created the shell itself. Okay, wish me luck. Hopefully this will be it. Make sure that's nice and flush. There we go. One more shave. I think that might be good. Where did I put the top piece? Oh, the back piece. Here it is. Ooh, ooh. That's either there or almost there. I think it depends on how it sits once both are in there. That might be it. No, I think Retro, as you say, this is part of the game, so to speak. And it's a great learning experience. And a little bit of a document for those who are ordering to know which bits might need some attention. Okay. I think that one will be fine once we get it sandwiched. Yeah. I'd say like 1 in 10 of those are sticking still. So we're going to do one more. We're going to shave one more time. And then we'll be there. Does the order of the controller shell come with a don't shave the extra? Honestly, I feel like I got this down to an art now. One more for realsies, that's right, Bori. Ooh, I don't know whether I have Cool Gamer set up on this layer. Hang on. Oh, I don't have it on the scene. Quick recap for myself. Action buttons need to be wider. Yep, definitely. They didn't need a huge amount of sanding, but they did need some. Start button needed quite a bit more space. That required... So it's a little bit of a hard one to quantify because it may have just needed the same amount or an equivalent amount to the buttons, but because of the size of it, because of the kind of awkward shape, it meant it was a little bit harder to sand it down. And yeah, for whatever reason, just the left shoulder button, for me at least, has needed some attention. The right seemed fine straight away. All right, is this the one? That looks to be the one. Okay, the real test will now be when we put the screws in though. Let me just get rid of some of this dust because I don't want to inadvertently scratch the front of the shell. So we've got those 5 screws on the back of the shell here that will sandwich everything together. And I'm probably going to start gently with this one at the top here. PCB screws are already in. Thank you for the reminder though, because that does seem like the kind of thing I'd forget. Happy early birthday for next Friday, Panic. Hope you have a great time. Okay, I'm gonna dump those bottom 2 first, and then the top 2. And I'm gonna actually do this in a fairly kind of, what I think will be a sensible pattern, which is like diagonally, so that the pressure is a little bit more even. And I'm not screwing them in particularly tightly on this first pass. Oh, yeah. In fact, Retro Game Revival says, I think the best way to go here is in a cross pattern and then tighten them each a bit. Perfect. Okay. Let's do exactly that. See you, Panic. Disco says, do you all know why those jeweler screwdrivers have the free rotating part at the top? I always just use it so that it allows it to freely rotate while keeping my finger in place, but if there's a reason, I'd love to know. Oh, well, I think it's so that you can... place it here at the top of your finger, and it doesn't restrict the rotation of the driver. Okay, one more, and then we'll come back and do the kind of final tighten on them. Hey, if it works. I suppose it doesn't matter if it's the correct reason. Okay, so I'm really happy with how those went in. They were nice and smooth, really easy. This top one is a little bit tougher, and I just want to make sure it's not because I'm like pinching the cable at all. Yeah, maybe I just need to be... Oh, you know what? I think it's because of the shoulder buttons again, or this shoulder button again. I think it's preventing it from closing all the way at the top here. Yeah. I don't feel confident to screw that in any deeper currently. I think it's pinching. I mean, it's okay now. The shoulder button seems to have freed up, but maybe it's because I haven't tightened it all the way here. Maybe I just need to not be quite as scaredy. Yeah, that was fine. I was just being a baby. Look at this! So I need to find a solution for this B, because I think I, while sanding it, must have shaved off some of the key on that one. Because it's rotating. So I'll find a solution for that. And while I'm there, I might go back and do a little bit more on that shoulder. Although it's, honestly, I think it's kind of working its way into place now. Actually, I think the shoulder's fine. Oh, this rules! I'm so happy with how this looks. Oh. Hang on, need to tighten this one up a little bit more. There we go. It looks so good. Ah, really, really happy. I can't side by side it with the original because I only have this one, but there it is. A really, really amazing project from Point of Function, Retro Game Revival. An incredible recreation of the shell that I was able to print in transparent and get a really, really neat looking Loopy controller. This will be my daily driver for Loopy from now on, I think. Oh man, you'll have to get yours printed up. I'm so curious to see how the dyed ones will look. I really would have loved to have done the dyed one, but maybe next time. And it'd be cool to do some fun stuff with the colored buttons as well. All right, let's shift gears a little bit and play a little bit of Princess Peach. We might have to cut the demo short because I ran over a little bit here, but we'll do maybe half an hour or so. All right, just give me one moment. I'm gonna quickly clear up the desk. I love clicker technology too, someone. See you, Mercury, thanks for hanging out. Yes, I do use a capture card. I use the Elgato HD60. Works really nice for the Switch. Okay, let me get my Joy-Con, and I'm going to turn off the Freaky Forms music. Thank you for being a nice accompaniment, Freaky Forms. And let's switch over to... See you, Retro. Thanks for hanging out. Really appreciate you being here. Can we get PNG Tuber? Let's see. I did know that gato means cat in Spanish. I should be here in a minute. Oh, no Princess Dom Tuber. Well, I mean, we can fix that. Princess dress PNG. That's not a PNG. Don't lie to me, Pinterest. Okay. Give me a second. Hang on. Oh no! Did I just accidentally save over my default one? I did! I just saved. I accidentally clicked save save instead of load, and I deleted my default PNG tuber. Oh. Okay, well, we're just gonna be art forever now. Can you do Control Z in the File Explorer? No, but it's fine. It's fine. Let's bring in what I was actually trying to do. Okay, we're gonna have to do some squishing. Wait, that's cropping. I need squishing. Oh, we're gonna have to do some intense squishing and a little bit of cropping. Yeah. Why is this not behaving? There we go. Ho ho ho. Perfect. Kind of looks like I'm just in a blanket. Or like lounging on a giant pillow. All right, let's play Princess Peach Showtime. Hopefully this won't be too loud. Let me know. I can adjust it nice and quick. Oh, this piano music's beautiful. Do you need a bit more juice? That's probably about right. Man, I love this track. Okay, start.
Princess Peach, showtime!
Daisy! I think it's going to be these nose dudes disco, based on that initial trailer. Hang on.
We're finally here, Princess Peach! I'll go grab some tickets! It shouldn't take long! In the meantime, you can check out the lobby. I'll let you know once I got the tickets.
Has the Toad model ever changed? Ooh. Probably not. Welcome to the Sparkle Theater. Yay! What happens if I leave? Okay, so here I can move around and I can jump. That's a cool jump sound. Mr. O, thank you so much. Hang on, I need to bring that up separately. I don't think I've got the overlay on here. Mr. O has sent a coffee and I want to read the message. Give me 1 second, folks. Hey, Mr. O, thank you very, very much. Thank you very, very much for your very generous coffee. I appreciate it massively. And your lovely, lovely message. Mr. O says, approximate birthday gift. Smiley face. Thank you, Mr. O. I will send you a nice message once I'm finished with today's stream. Look at this guy. Now this is spring 2024. Pink shirt, big collar, blue shoes, white gloves. What a fit. We'll be ushering you into our new sword fighter play momentarily. Thank you for your patience. My heart's pounding. I can't wait. Look at the little stomp. What? Why can't I go down there? So their noses are lights, I guess. They're lights and they can also expand when they speak. Today we're here to watch the plays. But it's every Theet's dream to perform someday too. Are these called Theets? Someone, thank you very, very much for 19 months as VideoDojo Plus channel member. I really appreciate your continued support. And it's so nice to see you here in chat today. And Skunktronics, thank you very much for 15 months as VideoDojo Premium channel member. Did you hug someone today? I didn't, but I'll see if there's a way to do so in Princess Peach's Showtime. The sparkler in this play is so good. Their sparkle is unreal. Okay, so who's a sparkler and who's a Theet? Sparklers are our top stars. They have the extra pizzazz. They breathe life into the stage. Toad got some tickets. Oops. Sorry, I didn't mean to speak to you. I love the jump sound. Mr. O confirms that Theets are the big nose guys. I'll save everybody from any more Toad voice. Here's your ticket! Did you notice how crowded it is in here? Must mean the shows are great. Sounds like our play will start soon. We should head to our seats. Peach has had the same case since Super Mario Sunshine. The roller luggage? We have an announcement for everyone. Gathered here today... Okay, I couldn't read that. Who are you? Look at this Kirby-looking enemy. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Bye, Toad. You see that small eyes Toad there for a second? Very ominous.
Oh.
Who is that?
What's wrong?
You want to know what's wrong? Well, some strange masked creatures are making a complete disaster of our play. Reading comprehension. We can't produce the play with them around. I don't know what to do at this point. So you came to attend some plays, and now you're witnessing this whole mess, huh? I'm sorry to hear it. I have to sort this out, but I don't think I can do it alone. It'd mean a whole lot if you could help me. What do you say? Really? You'll help? Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. My name's Stella. I'm a sparkle sprite who watches over this theatre. And you are Peach? What a great name! With the power of sparkle on our side, we'll take back the play, and the show will go on. Can't believe Maggie Simpson's helping us. The masked characters I mentioned were in the sword fighter play. Let's get in there. I love the little play posters either side. They're so nice. The Castle of Thorns. Can you see that? The frame rate is going wild on this loading screen. Okay, there we go. Man, the animation work on Peach is great. So this is the sword fighter's story. And sure enough, it still feels off in here. Huh? Oh no! Someone's been hurt! Oh no, not capital S, someone!
Oh my.
Could the masked ones be responsible for this? I've got it! Okay, I've got an idea. We should try using the power of sparkle. Now that's some sparkle. Now you can use sparkle through that ribbon, Peach. Come on, use sparkle to help this theat.
Yes.
Okay, so with the B button, we can use our ribbon. Oh, I feel better! This is just one of the powers of sparkle. It can help people and things shine and feel bright. With your help, we can fix everything using the power of sparkle.
Let's go.
We saved someone! Looks like this area has gone back to normal. But we better check on the castle. They attacked us out of nowhere! I feel good as new. Okay, so if I... Ooh. Okay, so we can ribbon these flowers back here. I love this spotlight look. If I press B while I'm moving, it's different to if I'm standing still. Ooh, and I can get kind of like a flutter jump by pressing it after jumping. Looks like that's all my controls for now. Look at that street lamp with a hat on top. Oh no! I'm scared. Who are these guys? There they are. Looks like they're still causing trouble. You've got this. Let's use Sparkle again. I knew it. They didn't stand a chance against the power of Sparkle. Thank you. I love the animation on these guys. Okay. Ooh. Okay, I was gonna say, how do I whip them back there? But they came to me instead. I wonder what else I could have gotten from that. I wasn't really paying attention to the other icons on there. This is a shortcut that leads to the castle. Or it was. Where'd the path go? Probably could have done the standing still and got like a wide ribbon attack there. Hooray! Now we can keep going. Good job, Peach. This is, it's a sparkle gem. Proof of your fantastic efforts. These gems are packed with shining power, so I'm sure they'll be of use as we continue. Okay. I wonder whether they are mandatory as you progress, or if they're like for collecting all the coins or something. Or a little bit of both. Oh, look at the little knight's uniform. What's all with all the thorns? I really love the cardboard scenery. Oh, look at this guy. He's really trying. Ouch! Okay. So I got hearts. Ooh, I give him the power of Sparkle.
That's Peachy.
Peachy? Can I go in? Oh, look at bro up there. Let's go up and see him. I wonder what's going on at the castle. Wait. Ooh, okay, so that answers that question. Wow, so is there that many per stage? The flowers used to bloom here. Can we give him some sparkle? We can give these some sparkle. Okay, let's get the last one. Yippee! Well, these flowers are just superb. Only the sword fighter are here. I've just noticed all the lamps have hats on. Nice, I can get up here. Peachy! Alright, let's go in. That's the sword fighter's sparkle. Peach, I think we can make use of it together. I remember the sword fighter look being incredible from the initial trailer. Yes! Okay, so how much of her moves transformed? Could you be? It's the sword fighter! Wow! Get sliced! Okay, so same kind of moves as with the ribbon. We've got like the... Oh, I suppose when you're not... Whoa! Did you see that? Changing direction on the third swing. We do a wild handstand. More like Princess Peach. Very good, Foxy. How do I get those tentacles down there?
Not one step further.
Ooh, look at the dry ice on the ground. That rules. Look at Peach pretending to be a plane. Ow. Whoa! You see that dodge? Nice. The king!
What can we do?
Sword fighter, please help!
You must save our king.
Read the controls with X. Is this just taunt? That's ZL. Doesn't seem like I can pull up the controls. Maybe later on? Oh! Just in the spotlight? Huh? That's weird. If you come across an interesting looking area, press ZL or ZR to strike a pose. Okay. Now I'm wondering if there was anywhere I missed. Bye! Oh, wait, up here. Ooh. Man, the animation work on Peach is so good. It's so smooth. Oops. I can't hear what she's saying when you pose. She's saying flowers? Ooh, big guy.
Just as far as you go. Take her down.
These guys got shields. Can't believe this is a stealth Bayonetta game.
Now it's my turn.
Dodge the enemy's attack by jumping with A. Whoa! Oh my goodness. Flance. If you want to defeat an enemy above you, tilt left stick up and press B. Take them out with style. Oh, nice. Okay. I love all the dramatic camera angles. Come back here, you. Look at their pirouettes as they go flying. Ouch. Can I hit this? Nope. Okay, Peach can't jump on stuff. See you, Bori. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you have a great rest of the day. Okay, it seems like they're gonna keep coming out of there infinitely. Oh, Disco's wish of seeing the game over screen might be a reality here. If I'm not careful. Oh, that's a really good point, Mr. O. The sword hits do sound more like punches. There's the king! Oh, tilt down and attack. Ah, man, sorry, Demon Soul, I missed the opportunity to do it.
This is our castle now.
Boss fight.
You won't get past me.
Dodge the enemy's attacks by jumping with A. Nice. Whoa, was the stuff on the other side of the trapdoor there, like, interdimensional stuff? Is it space? Nice, I got an extra heart back. Shoop. Nice. Oh, I turned the wrong way. This is very, like, stylish action stuff where as long as you get the timings right on the dodge, it will allow you to do some incredibly cool looking moves. Do I trust King Monk? King Monk says, try getting 0 hearts, I assure you we'll get extra content. I'm gonna try my best to survive this. Stylish action with the Dom difficulty. Yes! Perfect. Yes! Ooh, we got all of the stars too.
What's that?
How's that?
Thank you very much.
That part of the UI looks like a face. with the bow tie looking like a mouth. Dress ribbon. Wait, what was that? There's no way you can swap those out at any time, right? They're gotta be level specific, so I wonder what that unlockable was. Oh, you can get different dress patterns. Okay, nice. We did it! Together, we're able to use the power of sparkle. But the theater's not back to normal yet. I wonder if those glowing threads and the symbol in the lobby here are related. I bet the other plays need our help too. Come on, let's go check on them. Oh, look at the little stars pose. Is this going to be where you can change your outfit eventually? Oh, those are the threads that they're referring to, the lasers. Okay. Festival of Sweets. Alright, I've got about 10 more minutes. So we'll just give this one a try, but we probably won't get to the end of it. I like the stage,
Peach time.
soundstage buzzer. Oh, they're holding a sweets festival here. The baker prepares sweets and then shares them with everyone. This is going to be amazing.
I'm so excited. I want to taste a cake made by an artisan.
No masked villains here. Let's head to the gate for the festival opening. Oh, is it about to start? Waiting is so hard.
Caw! These sweets are ours!
Okay, got him. Imagine a cookie that big. I like these little guys. The deets or whatever they're called. No! I let the baby mayor of Sweet Town get abducted by the crow. Farm. Oh, right. Oh, look at these strawberries. Some grain here. How do I get this? Got it. Nice. That should be enough. Did you see Peach's little dance then? Special pastry kitchen. Oh no, the baker! Where's the baker? Baker Peach! Wait, let her cook. Wait, are we gonna get the
Time to bake.
little icing thing as our weapon?
Yummy.
What a good outfit. What a cute hairstyle. Great idle animation too. Man, even her run is special, depending on which costume she's wearing. Hey, finally, they made a sequel to that one trailer game from GBG. We need to place the finished cookies on the cart. Warm up batch first. Okay. Press B repeatedly, then stop at the right time to finish a successful bake. Don't overmix.
Ready. Huh.
I don't know if I overbaked. Oh, right. I see. Oh, and it goes rainbow when we have the right amount. Bam. Wow, that's a lot of biscuits. I want to go over here. No! No! Oh, okay, now we know what happens if you overcook it. We really know what happens if you overcook it. Am I gonna fail? Hey, that's a pretty good hole. Look at all those wonderful cookies. Look at all those cookies. What's up? What's happening here? The cake bases. Peach's idle animation is timed to this music. How great! Follow the recipes and decorate the cake. A swing? Huh? Press B to decorate the cake. When you are finished, hold A to let the thieves know. Oh, okay, and we got to copy on the right there. Bam! How freestyle can I go here? Can I draw a face on one? Oh, this one's spinning though. Oh, come on! That was meant to be the nose! Oops! Wait, can I put it on the theats? Not quite. I know, Tubes. I just wanted to... I wanted to freestyle. I'm sad that they wouldn't let me put the icing on the feet. Look, it's so close, yet so far. Okay. Oh, let's make Maggie Simpson. Done. The customer doesn't know what they want. And then they see the perfect recreation of the ribbon star that we just made, and then that happens. Oh! Okay, we need to make the nuclear warning symbol, and fast. Oh, just under the wire.
Gorgeous.
We got 1 second for this next cake. Oh no, the plate's just losing or missing the cake. Beautiful stuff. Thank you, Feats. Ooh. Wow, it really is that one GBG trailer game. Oh, nice. Oh, I was hoping they'd let us slide back down.
Delicious. Thank you.
Look at the face over here. Delicious. Nice. Wait, did we finish it? Perfect timing. 1 minute over my my intended end time. In the main lobby, jump on the stair handrail. Okay. Shall do, Choops. Whoa, look at the puppet. Did she say Uruguay? Peach Persona 5. Looking good, Joker! Adventure awaits. You told me you were worried you wouldn't like the gameplay. Has your opinion changed? Yeah, so pre-release I was really excited by how this looked. I loved the premise, and I wasn't super engaged by what we saw of the gameplay in the trailer. I think if this demo is representative of how much variety there is, I think it feels really varied. And you know, as long as they keep that pace, I don't think you would ever get bored of the things that they are presenting. It feels very... In lots of ways, it feels very like... Kirby, like 2.5 Kirby, or... like the Yoshi games, you know, pretty simple, lots of collectibles as you go through, so I suppose some replayability from that. There's a lot of really lovely details. Like, I think so much care has gone into so much of the components that make this up. I just even love, like, all the little animations the Deets have in the lobby here. Yeah, I'm curious to see more of it. Look at the cowboy logo. Yeah, vibe is the main selling point. I will say I really don't like to complain about this kind of stuff, but it has been quite noticeable in the demo. The performance is not very consistent. And I'm normally pretty tolerant of it, but I think it's the fact that it's very all over the place makes it more jarring. Like the frame rate is not particularly stable, which is a shame. Ever heard of a heart charm? They're all the rage among new actors. If you carry one on you, it'll grant you 3 bonus hearts. So do you want a heart charm? Sure. I'll take it off your hands if you decide you don't need it. Okay. Oh, these are nice little icons here. The vibrations are very good. I feel like they're making full use of the HD rumble here. All right, that's gonna do us for today. How long did we go for? 2.5 hours. Yeah, I was aiming for about 2 hours today. Really, really nice to be able to spend some time with you all again here today. Thank you once more for all of the really lovely approximate birthday wishes, for all of your memberships, for everybody who has been with the channel for however long you've been with it, no matter whether it's over 2 years now or anywhere less. And very big thank you to Mr. O for a very, very kind coffee as well. Really fun to get to put together my little birthday present to myself, the Loopy controller shell, and to check out Princess Peach Showtime, a really delightful little game. Okay, see you soon. Bye-bye.